chuffed to be with you on the inaugural episode of the Crux podcast. I'm Realise Mwase, author, spoken word artist, poet, songwriter, purveyor of all things awesome, unqualified critic, and podcaster. So, what's the story? Oh, guys, in case you've been living under a rock, it's AFCON season, baby. Mazwins were AFCON. We have our boys, the Warriors, representing us. And I was having a conversation with my girlfriend, and I told her, I missed you, baby. And she was like, how much? It's like that. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That's our captain, the guy who took us through. But man, what if? What if Zimbabwe actually won that game? What if we actually got out of the group stage for the first time ever? What if we actually got our ish together and won the AFCON? What if? Only if this had lived up to the hype of the tour. Zimbabwe versus Uganda. Man, we saw the best of the best and the worst of the worst. And Evelyn rocked the Apollo jersey at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you. But we're still confident that the Warriors might do the job. 12 figures on my petticoat, like Prayzah said. Anyway, speaking of that line, it attracted a lot of backlash and controversy as several women accused Prayzah of being sexist, saying, what are you trying to say about women? But well, the truth is, I don't know who's still wearing a petticoat in this age. All I can say is, let's just have fun and let's hope for the best for our Warriors. To be bogged down in these lines is really not doing good for anyone. Save that energy for something else. It's not worth it. You can't just be angry all the time because an artist has said something that you don't like. The only difference between me and Salah before last night was that Mo had more hair than me. But now he scored. He's finally arrived. But I'm still hoping that the Warriors win the AFCON. We can still do it. Go Warriors. And Copa America is also underway.
Loser.
And Lionel Messi said a new Copa America begins for Argentina from this stage after they managed to squeeze through the group stage into the quarterfinals. But well, we know Lionel Messi. In January, he promised to bring the Champions League to Barcelona. And well, Liverpool happened. So Messi is a footballing god, but he's not a prophet. Mkomana aprofite. He's very good. I don't jenga, but I profit. Tiri papo pa profit apa. Our prophet has done it again. Prophet Magaya. As my recollection, food KG 4. That's usually kuna matran. Kuna matirada maji. Prophet. Tunongoti ukaona ya repka 4. Ngano makwa apa achinzane bhora ndofunga ndiya kumaka. Plus yo repa izo ndikuzoroka 4. Unofanira kuzoisa wana tsunga wana kovo na spinach. Because we say those in a balanced diet, my vitamin are more food. Saka prophet. Hata chema name. Because you are going to kwenyuko wana Oscar Pambuka. Unotaka kura under the covering vachidzidziswa kuti vanofamba sei under the anointing. Vanozodini. Because aivo Pambuka vakapawo prediction yavo. Vakati 2-1 to Warriors per game reEgypt. Hata usikanganwa zvedu. But tinongozwa kuti vanachitanga minutes yanga chimbopotsa so sata nyasobata internet ipamwe yapo. Chimbotuka loga in nombonzwa mari zaudza siriwo sodzoka but toanzisa zvedu ndoti zvitoita because muZimbabwe mu chiprofita chine atingazoti bag zvedu but tinongoti rambe ainaro no retreat no surrender. Ana baba venyama but mbogaya iwewe nakutraina karate autsama wash geri mamaya geri maapakati nezvimwe zvakadaro so mama nuva wrestling ekarate umona achizvamburwa growth point up. Nemuna zinambosumudza kana 1 simba yangosumudza masaga ake echibage. Chingosunda mabhara ake zvinorema so. Achita anoita achidzura dzimba. Achirova sensei vako so nezvidhina. Ndopamvaona kuti karate dzasensei yako hadzishandi. Chimbofunga wadzidziswa economics namutuli Ncube so chimuona achidhandaudzwa neeconomy. Anzi unopinda uri technocrat. Obuda wawa bombocrat. But pakaipa. Ameno dialogue dzevakomana. Because mazuva vakomana kuti vachikopana hembe ka. Makaona kuti idi yakaona kuti sosa rachamisa remashetsa antonge muna nemari muAfrican movie anoshanda manje. Because kwatiri kuenda uko pari kuda dialogue nechimwe chinhu futi pari surplus. Munoona so these days if you are dating a Zimbabwean guy and you talk about money and you say he's broke because he never takes you out, he only has to say one thing. There is a surplus, baby. Pane surplus. Umwe yakasimba yosachkeyo. Zvokuti hana kucheka kuti kana hana kurukisa musoro zvinabasa. There is a surplus. Andika baby. Pane surplus. So trust in your man. Ane plan. Ane surplus. Haizi nyaya yekubudisa mari ndokunotenga magrocery nezvimwe zvakadaro chete. Surplus iripo. Aiwa atadziputira zvitamboputira zvekuitika. Ama uri kunzwawo sei nayo Zimbabwe. Kuzikanyika kanaka ka. Kwatiri kubva kure. Kwatiri kuenda ndokwatakabva. But rambai makashinga zvenyu. Haichekwi nereza futi. Hauchekwi nereza muti wacho. Kunzaifadzai mairi. Hazvingochinji kana kuti unoda kuti zvichinji. Unofanira kutotsvaga unoda kuti zvichinji. Saka uri pauri papo tsvaga zvinoita kuti uchinje kana pabhegi pacho. Kuzafadzi vaimboti MDC haina platform. Wandofunga MDC payakaruza ma-election yakaradza fadzi kuti tenge tinayo platform yokuti upenye. Mount Pleasant yakatoipotsa. Vaina kuda vachikampena vachidaro so, but Mount Pleasant yakatoenda. Saka tinongoti kuna fadzi, more power to you, go girl. It's okay to change sometimes. You know, you can be exposed by situations, but I will keep the same energy as I welcome my guest, Deromagic.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. Yeah,
right, man.
You know what it is? It's Crux podcast. We out here, Deromagic in the building. Yeah. Just dropped the latest single for you, Deromagic featuring intro. And you guys, you're gonna get that now, available on all streaming platforms, every single one. And today we're here to talk about everything and anything.
Everything, bro.
Yeah, I just took your show from you, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it right back right now. I'm gonna take it right back.
Yeah.
I've been on the island for a minute. I've
Right.
been on the island for a couple of years, and I've listened to a lot of Nigerian recording artists.
Yeah.
But when I listened to your single with Throne, there was something different about it.
Yeah.
Different about it. There was this otherworldly vibe about the song, and it really got me thinking about who's Dero? Who's Dero? What's
All right. Basically, Dero is Deromagic. Can't have the first without the other. You can call me Magic, you can call me Deromagic, you can call me Dero. Everything goes, but the most important thing is the positivity. That positive energy is just something I keep in myself, and I try to give out to other people, whoever I meet, whoever I encounter in life. I just try to make sure that I touch them, impact them in some kind of way. So that goes back to the music. Even in the music, I just try to make sure that I put you in a good mood, put you in a good state.
Yes.
Just, alter your mood for that point. Even no matter what is going on in your life, just try to give you that little bit of escape.
Yeah, you seem to be doing a good job.
Yeah,
you
thanks so
mentioned
much,
escape,
man. Thank you so much.
You can tell that in this music there's this bigger than life feel to the song. This spacey, airy feeling where you just feel like I can be anything, I can be anywhere right now. And I think that's good. I think that's very necessary.
He's smart. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm gonna ask you how you feeling about your fellow countryman Burna Boy bagging the International Act Award at the BET Awards, man.
First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to Burna Boy. I know that a lot of people know him, but if you don't know him, you should go and check him out. He's a dope artist out of Nigeria. What I believe is that I'll never knock anyone's hustle, because to get to that point, it might look like a little, but it's a lot.
The nigga grinded.
That's true. So I'm so happy for him for that recognition, and just the fact that he has gotten to that point whereby he's getting recognized outside of the country, outside of Africa, and as you said, bigger than life. Sometimes the music gets bigger than what you think it might be. Us doing this podcast is bigger than where we are right now.
It's a historic moment. We're sitting down here recording a conversation.
That's true.
It's going to be remembered in time.
Facts.
We're making history
100
right
years, 200 years to come. All that time.
We're going to go back to this. I'm like, wow, that was Deromagic.
Yeah, on Crux podcast. Yeah, that's right.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about Burna Boy. Me being Southern African, I grew up listening to Southern African music acts like AKA and everything.
Yeah.
And then in 2015, I that's the first time I saw Burna Boy on AKA's All Eyes on Me.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, man, this man made the song. I was like, this man made the song. That man made the song.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bro, this vibe is just giving.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he is Nigerian, but again, like I said about you, he had something different to offer.
Yeah.
You know, that All Eyes on Me, he totally owned the song. You know, aka some of his best rapping there, less with that nice thing after the beat drop, but Burna Boy owned that track. Like, you could forget about JR and Dallas on the feature. The only thing about Burna Boy.
Shout out Dallas. I fuck with those guys, man.
I fuck with them, man.
But yeah,
man,
but
he
all
broke open so many paths. He did so much for the hip hop scene in South Africa. He shook up the stuff.
Yeah.
Like I see you doing right here in Cyprus.
Yeah, trying my best.
Approaching the music, it's different.
Yeah, it has to be a different approach. You know, you can't go in the same line as everybody else, or else you're gonna get the same results. You know, they say someone that is insane is someone that does the same thing over and over again and expects different results.
Yeah.
So I know that definitely in life, you know, it's so vast, it's so big. You have to try new things, try different things, because what we base things on, the genres and all those things, are people that created those, you know, out of their own creativity.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel like we can create so much more in this life, you know, in our lives, in our lifetime, and leave back, you know, so much history for people to go back to and just feed off of that and, you know, inspire themselves and the generations to come, basically.
Yeah, I like that outlook on art.
Yeah.
That outlook can even work in life, like where we are with the world right now, and you know, us being Africans, we find ourselves in the diaspora. There's got to be a desire to do new things, to spread our wings,
exactly.
to stamp our influence in this different way.
Yeah,
because you know, I was talking
important.
I was talking with a friend of mine about the Zim template of existence in Cyprus. Zimbabweans come on the island, probably get into a semi-stable or stable relationship, and then they just level out like that. They get money at the end of the month, and that's just that.
Yeah.
You know, whenever someone tries to do something different, people look at him like, well, why are you bothering yourself, man?
Yeah.
Just calm down, get the money from home, or go to work or something. Like,
that's
nobody wants to really kick open some doors.
Right.
But you know, lately I've been seeing that shift. I've been now seeing artists putting the work. You know,
kick down the doors.
Yeah, kicking down. Because we saw niggas going from asking us to follow them on Instagram. Now we see them sending. Now we see links to music, Apple Music, it's not just SoundCloud. Now it's polished, it's refined, and you know,
bigger.
The boys are up to something.
Yeah, you have to be on your grind. You know, have to put in that work, break your back, make you sweat, everything, man. It's gonna pay off in the long run. That's what I believe, and that's what we're here, you know, doing our thing on our grind.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, sir.
The crux of the matter, no pun intended. So, you know, we're talking about Burna Boy right now for a hot minute. Do you wanna, do you aspire to do the same thing? Do you aspire to one day snag an international act award? Like, what's that to you? Does that motivate you to go in the same path or what?
Well, that motivates me just to keep doing what I do. You know, it doesn't motivate me to follow in any kind of way his own footsteps, because he has his footsteps, I have mine. You know, our feet can never be the same. You know, we have different sizes and shit. Like, I wear 45, that's 11 and a half. I'm putting that out there just so people know I have big feet. You know, that's part of my life, but it's something I have to go on with. You know, it's just a little bit of information about me, but at the end of the day, you understand that in life, you have to create your own path. And I know that with the way I'm going and with the way I'm going with the music, that, you know, there's so many abilities out there, and you just have to believe in yourself and, you know, have a strong team around you and believe in the people that you work in as well. You know, and can create something special, something beautiful.
Yeah, I like that part about having a good team, man. Shout out to the Crux production team.
Yes, Crux production team.
House.
Gonzo production house. Shout out. Yeah. You know what it is.
I totally love these guys. You know, I'm always talking to the CEO of Gonzo production house.
Yeah.
And he talks about his vision. He talks about going bigger than the island. He talks about changing the world, doing this, doing that.
Shout out to Gonzo.
Legacy in stone. I mean,
shout out to Gonzo.
Doing his thing. Like, you know, I'm happy with this development because I also know I have a strong team around me.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
Gonzo Production House did my first video on the island for some poetry.
Yeah.
And now we're here. We're going to be doing this thing on a regular. And I believe that such a strong team is the reason why I am where I am today.
Yeah, of course. You need that.
To do this, a strong team is needed.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. 100%.
So what gets Dero out of bed? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What makes you feel like, man, I'm the man, I'm the guy, I'm the dude?
Well, first thing is when I get out of bed, you know, I try to do like some kind of chores of some kind. To be honest, 100% honest, no capping around here. I'm not wearing a cap today, as you can see. No capping. Like I try to do, because when I'm doing like something that's like contributing to others around me or just doing something that should be done, it just helps me center myself and like come back to earth and just know that, okay, first thing I do while I'm doing my chores or whatever, I just pray to God, you know, ask him for direction, thank him for everything, and just you know, that just puts me in a good mood, and I can just believe that I can achieve anything basically, and that's the way it's meant to be. My music is so powerful to me, and you know, there are a lot of things that go into place for the music to be out there, you know, behind the scenes, from every single part, you know, from the financial aspect to, you know, the publicizing aspect, and you know, down to Gonzo production house, you know, is all these things that have to come together, and sometimes it's not easy being one person trying to make you know, so many things happen. You have to actually like tap into your resources and all those things around you. So I just try to get myself centered in the morning. Of course, I believe in myself, and I know that, you know, this is my path. This is what I'm meant to be following. This is the road that's meant for me. So it's kind of easy to just, you know, believe in that and just continue pushing that, and just, you know, promoting myself and promoting people around me and doing the work, putting in the hard work. That's the most important thing.
You heard that? Do your chores in the morning. Don't ask about me. I don't make my bed.
Do your chores. Do your chores. Yes, sir. Yeah, mama says so, daddy says so, God says so. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness. You just have to understand that. You know.
Take care of business. Take care of business, and the big things will take
care of themselves. Exactly.
Do what you gotta do.
Always. Straight up. That's true.
That was some lesson to me, because man, I don't like doing chores in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm the chaotic type of creative. You know, I get up, I'm already thinking about ways to be awesome, but my environment is not awesome, so sometimes it limits you.
Yeah,
you know,
it does. It does.
100%. Because sometimes you want to write some dope shit, some next level influential shit, and then your desk is all scattered, and you know, you don't feel it coming together. You don't feel the synergy.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
so
you just have to.
We've already talked about your single, and I'm excited. So what's next in store for us?
Right now I'm working on my tape. That's the big thing right now in my career. I'm just hoping to see how it goes, man. This is the first tape I'm ever going to be dropping, you know, and it's crazy that just from this single, you know, I've already created so much, and it's beautiful, like, it's life, and I give all thanks to God, honestly, for this, because, you know, it's not like we have a lot or we have too much, but from what we have, everything is just coming together beautifully, and it's just, you know, fitting
that's
perfectly.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
You're probably making sacrifices, because
of course.
You know, when some people get those resources, get that bag, they wanna flash it, they wanna do this, they wanna do that. But you know, to put your bag in your art, in your career, it shows a lot of focus. It shows a lot of drive.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to invest in yourself, and that's what I believe, man. If you have a dream that you believe in, push it 100%, man. No matter what you're doing in life, once you have that passion and you have that dream, just follow it. Because I've noticed that, like, even some years back, when I, like, a little bit, like, straight off my path, like, wasn't doing music as much, I was unhappy, like, had some parts of depression and shit like that. And I had a talk with a friend of mine, and he just tried to help me put things into perspective, and I understood that music is what makes me happy. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm going to be happy no matter, you know, how much I have in my pockets or whatever. So just following that, just put everything in place. And now I know that whatever else I'm doing, I'm going to be pushing that, like investing back into myself and into my music. And that's what makes me happy. So, you know, all this is beautiful for me. This is life I want to live. And here I am, you know, living it in Cyprus, you know, on Crux podcast. Shout out to Gonzo Production House. I'm giving this guy like 10 shout outs. He knows why.
Bro, this guy go drown in shout-outs. This guy go deep right now.
Yes, sir.
You know,
but yeah.
Because I can also relate. Me being an artist, you know, I faced a lot of resistance even from people I thought would give me support. Because, you know, you're trying to be creative, you're trying to be out there, and everyone's looking at you, they're skeptical, they're thinking, are you serious about this? Is this realistic?
Yeah.
But my thing is that you have to make the dream make sense. The dream will never make sense for
exactly.
you. You have to work hard till it makes sense. So that's where I want to take it.
Yeah.
You know, with this we're doing. With the writing work I'm doing, in everything I'm doing, I'm trying to be dope, I'm trying to be awesome.
Of course.
But I know where I want to go. I can see the peak of the mountain, but I know I have to walk through the path, I have to go through the valleys.
I swear, that's it.
That's it. At the end of the day, you just put in the work, and it will make sense.
I believe that. You know, don't focus on the now, think about the bigger picture. That's what I'm always going to tell you, and that's a gem that I'm going to drop, like Salt Bay, drop it on your heads, and you guys just have to understand, like, no matter where you are at the moment, you know, so far you see that vision in your head. When I make my music, even in the studio, I see myself performing in front of stadium of like 100,000 people, 10,000 people, like, so it could be looking at me, but I'm looking at something else differently. It's not here, it's not in this world, it's not where we are right now, but it's there, the journey, and you know, the vision that matters, and that's what I believe, man. So that's why you always have to put in that hard work and just put in that extra effort, that extra grind, you know, even when you feel like it's about to, just put it one more time, and then you see that things are gonna work in your way, man, I promise you. As long as you're praying to God every day. If you're not religious, pray to whoever you pray to or whatever you do, man. Just do that.
I'm telling you, man, yeah, you need a bit of faith to survive in this
Yeah,
world,
definitely,
right?
definitely. You have to believe in something. Everybody has to believe in something. That's what I believe.
And so yeah,
Yeah.
so besides the faith thing, what's your other center? Do you think having someone by your side would be a distraction or a motivation? Like, what's your take
Yeah,
on that?
it depends, man. Because I've seen people. I know of also upcoming artists that have relationships with like girls and everything. Some of them, it puts them in a good spot. Some other people, it like brings them down and shit like that. So it all depends. You have to know what's good for you. That's the most important thing.
What's good for you?
Exactly.
That's good for you, bro.
For me, what's good for me is right now just focusing on my craft and doing what I do, man. To be honest, that's what's good for me. Anything that comes in that line, as long as it's on that path, like it can blend with my vision, then it's good for me. But if it's gonna like make me stray away in whatsoever kind of way, you know, distract me from my path or my like goal, then I know that it's not good for me. You just have to be clear-minded about a lot of things, and especially when it comes to your life, because you only get one life to live.
Yeah, one shot.
Yeah.
One shot and you're done.
Exactly.
So yeah, man. Yeah, we don't want the astronaut to be lonely. You know?
Yeah.
You're out here in space, but you need to be grounded. You need to be grounded. You need to come back to Earth.
Yeah, come back.
You find that person. You know,
definitely.
That gravity of yours, that gravity pull.
Yeah.
You need the gravity.
Yeah, I do believe that, you know, and you do need that gravity, you know, something that's going to bring you back to Earth and always remind you that, you know, no matter how big you might be getting, you know, you should always just like come back to reality.
Yeah, that's all right, man. That's all right, man.
Yes.
Right. You don't need to drop a whole lot of shit right now.
What can I say, man? We came prepared.
We're trying to digest. Man, I'm telling you, we got to the crux of the matter, and
Yeah.
this man got so much to give. So much to give. Okay. It's been nice, man.
All right.
It's been nice.
Crux podcast has been Deromagic and Crux himself, Mr. Ree, Realise in the building. And here we are to say this has been like the first of many and more to come. And we give it all thanks to God, thanks to Gonzo Production House, thanks to Crux Podcast.
Thanks to you guys. Subscribe, subscribe, comment. We want to see y'all participate. We want to see y'all get active because there's some nice stuff for you, man. We got a whole lot of stuff lined up.
Yes, sir. We out.